Do you need a paid Shopify theme in order to be successful with your business? This is a question I hear a lot over the last weeks. Many people tend to blame their Shopify theme if something is not going with their shop as they want to. For example, if conversions are missing out or if visitors are leaving. There are some people who tend to blame their theme and say, well, you know, with the Shopify free theme, you cannot be that successful, and so on and so on. Well, my opinion on this is that you definitely do not need a paid Shopify theme in order to be successful or in order to get an advantage in your business. And the reason is, first of all, Shopify free themes are very, very good. So if we go to the Shopify free theme section, we have 9 themes that we can make use of. I think Brooklyn is one of the most commonly used ones, and this is also one that I use for one of my major stores, and it worked very, very well. You have minimal, you have supply, which is nice if you have a large inventory. You have this boundless, which as here I think is pretty cool for fashion stuff. And you have this one, which I used in my store that I just opened like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. This one is pretty cool if you have just a handful of products, maybe even just one product, and you want to present it in the best way possible. So you have large images, you have images and text next to each other, so you can create a really awesome landing page for your visitors where you give more information on the product. And this is a really cool theme I used, for example, for, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks ago for a one product store, and this works really, really good. And you can make great sections in the store where you have, for example, testimonials and product galleries and picture galleries, all these things. It's very, very nice. So you see, of course, there are paid themes that are very awesome. So for example, I think that, where do we have this? I just recently saw one that I really liked. I cannot find it now, but it was a pretty cool one where it was also a lot about pictures and a lot about presenting. This is also nice. I think I like these themes where you have a lot of pictures and where everything is a little artistic, because I also tend to make stores with just a handful of products. I don't like these very big general stores personally. Well, I don't find this, but I think you get what I mean. So you have a lot of great themes, and yes, probably depending on what products or what product you offer, this can definitely help. So I don't say that paid themes are bad per se, right? So there are definitely paid themes that are much, much better than the free themes. And the thing is that you have a way bigger selection of paid themes. So if you have really one specific product, one specific niche that you want to be represented in the best way possible, yes, a paid theme can make sense. But first of all, a paid theme does not always mean higher conversions. So when people say that, well, I only get 0.2% conversion rate, or I make no sales at all, I think it's because of the theme is not displaying my products correctly. Well, you can change that. You can put in better pictures, you can make the structure better, you can make it easier for your customers to use, you can build a connection with your customers by putting in additional pictures and putting in some slides that they can use and putting everything into a great structure. And this is something that you can do without paying any dollars, so you don't have to start off with a paid big theme. Second thing is that many people start out with a very small budget when they approach the whole e-commerce or dropshipping thing. And if you buy a theme now for, let's say, 180 or 140 bucks, this can eat up your overall e-commerce budget in quite a significant manner. So if you have only 500 bucks for your business to start with, and you pay 180 just for a theme, well, this is money that you cannot use to, for example, advertise your products or get some very, very useful tools or plugins that you might need. So you really should consider starting with a free theme if your budget is big enough, or if you have a very certain style, a very certain product type that you think you need a paid theme for, then go for it. But else, just start with a free theme and see how it goes. And the last thing is that I hear people saying that they want to buy themes outside of Shopify, for example on Theme Forest or other theme related websites. And this is something that I do not really recommend. I mean, of course there can be a lot of very great themes, but from my experience there are also a lot of themes that don't work that well, and themes that are not that well documented, and themes that don't have that great support. With all the themes I used on Shopify so far, I made really good experiences, but yeah, I used one theme on Theme Forest before, and I heard from a lot of people who bought it there that yeah, the Shopify themes didn't work the way they expected. So really think twice if you want to choose a theme from outside of the Shopify theme store. I mean, you have great options here already, a very big selection. So in my opinion, there is no need to look for themes outside of Shopify. And here you usually have very good support and very good very good options already. So I hope this helped you making a decision for how to start your store, which theme to use. If you have any additional questions, as always, put them in the comments and I will answer them or even make a video about them. Until now, good luck with your business and I hope you get started soon if you didn't start already.